also with us. Arunima, Parliament budget session set to last till April 6th. So there are just a few more days left. I want to understand from you, with Rahul Gandhi gone, and he was, for the Congress at least, the most vociferous speaker they had in the Lok Sabha. He was really driving home the JPC Adani demand. What is the plan now? Who are the leaders earmarked to lead the effort?
Well, we have to wait and see if Parliament lasts for that long. If it goes on till the scheduled date, there is also already a lot of talk in the corridors whether to prepone the adjournment, the signed adjournment of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha has already, amidst din, gelatin was brought in and the budget has been passed in Lok Sabha. Today it has been adjourned till 4 o'clock. Within seconds, I think it assembled at 11 o'clock, and even before you could say assemble, the chair announced that it has been adjourned. Rajya Sabha also adjourned till post-lunch. I think 2 o'clock it will assemble. So we're just waiting and watching to see if the government will take that call of ending the Parliament session earlier than expected. Perhaps today itself. We don't really know if they have any other bill. At this stage, it looks like the finance bill was the only important piece of government business, and since no other work is happening, there is a high possibility of preponement of the adjournment.
Arunima, since the Parliament is typically the largest stage on which the opposition gets to show its unity, and today we're finally seeing the TMC get behind the Congress when it comes to the Rahul Gandhi plank, I just want to understand from you, if the BJP decides to commence early, what is the opposition's big plan?
You know, we're all waiting and watching, and this is what leaders inside, the opposition leaders from other political parties are also talking about, and this is something even the BJP members of parliament are talking about, as to why is it that we have not seen, appeal by the Congress party in a higher court. What is it that is taking them so much time? Because outside, they have challenged the Sessions Court order. They've said that it is bad in law, that it doesn't call for 2 years of sentencing. So while all of this is being said in press conferences and in the media soundbites, why is it taking so much time for them to move court and seek that stay on conviction? In the meanwhile, the Lakshadweep MP, who was also disqualified after he was sentenced in an attempt to murder case, has got the conviction stayed from a high court, and yet his disqualification has not been revoked. So he's moved to a Supreme Court. But in the case of Rahul Gandhi, we have not seen any such legal movement. So that comparison is also being drawn by the MPs, both from the opposition rank and from the BJP side, as to what really is the Congress's strategy. They can move and get a stay on conviction, then they can ask the Speaker to revoke the disqualification. That's what the rule of law says.
Okay, and Arunima, just for our audiences, I'd like you to chime in on a question that's been alive on social media, but it's also a question we've asked a bunch of times over the last few days. The big fear is that if Gandhi doesn't get relief from courts, he could be disqualified for contesting elections for 8 years. Obviously, the big fear there is the Lok Sabha elections. I just want to understand from you, though, Arunima, how likely do experts say that is?
So that's already happened. That's what the law book says. That's what the Supreme Court order says, that once you are convicted under the Representation of People's Act, Section 8, you stand immediately disqualified from Lok Sabha. That administratively has been put in force by the Lok Sabha issuing that notification. So now it's for the Election Commission to just issue that bypoll notification from Wayanad. Once that bypoll notification is issued and the date is mentioned as to when Wayanad will see that bypolls, Rahul Gandhi will not be in a position to contest for the bypolls. He will not even be in a position, unless the High Court or a Supreme Court or a higher court stays his conviction or proves him not guilty, he will not even be in a position to fight the 2024 election. So what is it that Rahul Gandhi is thinking politically? What is the political strategy? Because he has come out of in press conference and said that I am not scared. Whether I'm an MP, whether I'm a disqualified MP, or whether I'm reinstated, I will continue to ask questions on your behalf. Question here being allegations of crony capitalism, allegations of favor to Adani Industries. So having said all of that in press conferences, legally what is it that the Congress party is doing? We are still waiting and watching. It's been, if you discount Saturday and Sunday, even on Saturday some courts, the lower courts do work. So you have not taken into account Saturday, you have not taken into account Friday, and today is Monday first half. We have not heard any mentioning in the Supreme Court either so far.
Okay, Arunima, thank you. Now, BJP leader from Delhi, RP Singh, is with us on the phone right now. Let's go over to him to get more context. Mr. Singh, thank you for joining us here on CNN News 18. Mr. Singh, one of the questions we're wondering today is whether or not the government will choose to adjourn the parliament today itself. Could you weigh in?
Well, I can't say that, but the way the opposition has behaved in the parliament, I mean, they are not able to differentiate between the street, Jantar Mantar, and the parliament. That reference of between Raisina Road and the Jantar Mantar. But as they are. I mean, I've been told the papers were thrown at the speaker and there's a lot of ruckus being created, which is very sad. I mean, one side you say that we want to discuss issues and subjects, and another side you create ruckus in the parliament.
Sir, but one second, I'd just like to point out, as of Thursday at least, Wednesday and Thursday, both days, you had the Congress saying, look, we are behaving ourselves. It is the BJP that is not allowed. We have, and mind you, the Congress itself says, yes, it took them time to get the opposition disciplined, but there was a point after which they said on Wednesday and Thursday in particular, look, we are behaving ourselves. It is the BJP that's creating a ruckus now and not allowing us to go ahead with our point.
I can send you videos of Congress and especially the Aam Aadmi Party leaders creating ruckus. Especially, I can name the person. Sanjay Singh created ruckus. Everyone's seen that on the TV channels, the coverage of the parliament. But the other issue is they are trying to play victim card, trying to create a matter out of.
Mr. Singh, can I just ask you to stay with us because the Congress